But here's what I would do. I believe that we have made the huge mistake of forgetting that this country can only be explained by the providence of God's intervention in the foundation and sustenance of this nation. There is no other explanation for America. Otherwise, this country couldn't exist. As a president, I guarantee, and I've already said, that the Supreme Court ruling recently really marked it as the extreme court. They pretended that they weren't just the Supreme Court. They acted like they were the supreme being. Folks, the Supreme Court cannot redefine marriage. They don't have the authority to do that any more than they do. By the way, that sound is not this mic. It is the result of someone doing a close call, holding it tight, generally. So we need to get back to the place where we remember we don't have a super branch of government. The Supreme Court, I don't understand how people could go through law school and not remember what they should have learned in 9th grade civics. The Supreme Court can't make a law.
They don't teach it in civics anymore.
Well, that's a shame they don't.
We don't have civics anymore.
Because, folks, 3 branches and they're equal. And there's checks and balances to each of the 3 branches. If the Supreme Court can rule something and everybody says, well, that's it, that's the law of the land. I've heard that phrase. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing we can do. That ship has sailed. Folks, if that were true, then we have judicial tyranny, which Jefferson warned against. And he said, you cannot have the courts just making a decision and the other 2 branches fall down and accept it if they don't believe it's part of the Constitution. So the first thing I do as president is to say, Supreme Court, we appreciate your opinion. But not until the people's representatives vote such a law and it's signed and endorsed by the president do we have such a law.